Hello everyone, in this video I will show you a very strong melee mage build. Basically in this build we will use two greatswords that cause magic damage, and one of these swords causes freezing which increases the damage done to the enemy by 20%. The swords are Helphen'S Steeple and the Dark Moon Greatsword. This build is only complete in the late game, as the two swords are required in advanced areas. On my channel there is a video showing an early game build of Mage Melee. The Dark Moon Greatsword is acquired at the end of Runni's quest. When she activates her strong ability, her strong attacks launch a blast of ice forward. In addition to causing a lot of damage, the blast applies frostbite which leaves the enemy vulnerable to take more damage. And if you are close to the enemy, the sword blade will also cause damage along with the blast. And to use spells I recommend the Carrion Regal Scepter. Obtained when unlocking the Remembrance of the Full Moon Queen's power by handing it over to Enya at Roundtable Hold. The second sword used is Helphen'S Steeple dropped by a Tibia Mariner on a ledge south of Castle Sol and northwest of Snow Valley Ruins Overlook. She has the Ruinous Ghost Flame skill that adds 110 magic damage and 80 frostbite build up to attacks. The way you hold the swords will depend on your choice. I prefer to hold Dark Moon Greatsword in my right hand and Helphen'S Steeple in my left hand. The first talisman used in the build is the Dragoncrest Gratshield talisman, which reduces physical damage taken by 20%, found in a chest on an elevated platform inside the large building in the northeast, guarded by several pests. The second talisman is the Green Turtle talisman, which increases stamina recovery speed by 8 per second and is found in an underground area on the eastern outskirts of the village. Entering the area requires a Stonesword key. The third talisman and the Magic Scorpion Charm increases magic damage by 12%, but increases physical damage taken by 10%, obtained by giving Preceptor Saluvis the Amber Starlight after Saluvis tells you about his scheme. Cannot be obtained after Saluvius' death, which occurs when the Fingerslayer blade is given to Runni the Witch. So first do the Saluvis quest, then do Runni's quest. And the last talisman is Erdtree's Favor +2, which raises maximum HP, stamina and equip load, found on top of a branch jutting out of the ground in a large courtyard, guarded by 3 lesser ulcerated tree spirits. Crystal Tears are magic shrouding. Cracked Tear, which temporarily boosts fire damage. And the Stonebarb Cracked Tear, which makes attacks more likely to break enemy stances. Terra Magica and Great Blade Phalanx spells can be used. Magic Terra raises the magic strength of those within the sigil. This magic is good against bosses that don't move much. The Great Blade Phalanx is very good for improving enemy posture. I combine it with the Stonebarb Cracked Tear. If you liked the video, like, subscribe and share to make the channel grow.